Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm Mark. Welcome back to MacGyver's Garage. Today what we're doing is we're doing some work to the Supra. I'm actually on the way to the dealership right now, getting a little thing that I found yesterday taken care of. So yesterday what I did was I lowered the Supra. So I put Eibach, their Pro Spring kit on. So it lowers at 1.7 in the front, 1.2 in the rear, and just kind of settles it, makes it look a little bit nicer, in my opinion. So that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Finally got the chance to do it. Working on some other things with it that I will be showing in upcoming videos. But right now, I'm headed to the dealership because when I had it jacked up and I was doing the rear springs, I noticed the differential had some oil on it. Upon closer inspection, the drain plug had a little drip on the bottom of it, and everything behind it was kind of soaked. And so we're going in. So that's what we're gonna go do, is go get this looked at, see if they can service it, get it taken care of this morning, and then I will take you guys a walk around of the car. But hey, let's take a look at the process of doing the lowering springs. Here you go. So here's the deal. I'm out trying to help these springs settle a little bit, and I am having some rubbing issues. On the front, it's a 1.7 drop, and so it's pretty a pretty good drop. And I've got 13mm spacers up front, 15 in the back, along with being 265, 285 on the tires. And so I am getting a little bit of rub up front. So what I'm gonna do is take a look at and mark the areas where I'm seeing it rub, and then I'm gonna use a heat gun, and I'm going to kind of remold the inner fender liner, and that should take care of that. So I'll show you guys how I'm gonna do that. But I think I'm actually gonna wait. I may do a little bit of that, but I may wait until after spring settle and I get the alignment done on it, because I do need to get alignment done now that I've dropped it. So man, but I love the way this thing feels, the way that it's stiff, it's firm, but it just, man, the car just feels like it's solid. Like, it feels more solid right now, which is something that I think is pretty awesome. Exactly what I was hoping to get out of it. I feel like it hooks up a little bit better. It doesn't have that wiggle that the suspension seemed to have before. It kind of just hooks and goes without that wiggle, that BMW wiggle that's back there. So So far, so good. Bet you guys want to see what it looks like, don't you? All right, I'm gonna stop and get gas up here. I'll take you guys around and show you. All right, guys, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So yesterday I went out, drove it around a lot. It's raining outside right now, or else I'd be outside under the sun showing you the car. But went out for a good drive and had a few spots where it sounded horrible when it hit bumps. And so I got out and I actually started looking, and I found it was those ZL1 add-ons. The rock guards on the rear were what I was hitting. And so I pulled those off. I've still got the front ones on, and I went out this morning before it rained for a pretty good drive, hit some good bumps, did some turning bumps, and all the sounds, all the problems are gone. And so it turns out it was just those rear rock guards. So the combination of the Eibach springs, 1.7 up front, 1.2 in the rear being dropped, with those ZL1 add-on mud guards, which on the front, they're just kind of attached to the sheet metal outside, really the fender itself. In the back, they actually extend in quite a bit and had some spacers. So they weren't up against the fender well. They were actually kind of flush with the outside of the fender, and that's where the problem was. So got that resolved. Man, the car is looking sweet. Right here, this stance, that is the, and that fitment is good. That is, you know, we started off being able to pretty easily slide a couple of fingers in. Now, I hit the top of the tire. So to get fingers in, I actually have to go up, kind of curve with the actual tire. But you can see it's about one finger width there. So really, really nice fitment. Still have the 13 millimeter up front, 15 millimeter in the rear, and you can see how that lines up. Overall, man, I'm digging it. So that's the Eibach Pro Kit, 1.7 inch drop up front, 1.2 in the rear. Got these from Speed Industry. I'll leave the links down below. You guys go check them out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so before, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys.